Hi and welcome back to another video from OCD Review. So today we're going to be taking a look at the JBL Charge 2 Plus. Actually no, we're not going to take a look at the JBL Charge 2. As a matter of fact, this is not a review. This is actually a replica clone that I got from DHGate, and they sent this unit straight from China. Let's consider the speaker as my little fun project. Let's call it, can we improve it? Since this only cost about $28, and I knew that this is definitely not going to sound as good as the original, but knockoffs are getting better and better, and I wanted to buy and see if this one is actually worth the money with a little bit of modification. So yeah, this is the box that came with it. Got the yellow packing tape all the way around, and it finally took about 36 days to arrive at my door. So inside of this box is pretty interesting. You got this bubble wrap around it, and you got this replica box. Initially I thought it looks pretty good, not after I opened it. So straight away you will notice there's no JBL logo printed on the box. Probably the purpose of getting clearance at the customs, something like that. And if you open it, you'll notice that they don't have that pull tab design that you open it this way. Instead, you have to open like so. And inside here, just a giant, ugly, warped black plastic right there. This is what wrapped the speaker, and this little black box contains a manual and two cables. One micro USB charging and one aux cable. So, this is the speaker. As you can see, it's actually a pretty good imitation right there. So you eventually do have this logo up here, and the base radiator has some sort of a sticker on it. Not the best looking, but it's there. So it looks pretty good. I turned it on, I connected to my phone, and everything was fine. I played a song and it actually sounds a-okay. I mean, the mids and high, it's pretty balanced. Although there's not much bass going on in this speaker. So I was thinking, you got the design with this bass port on the left and right, and the body is exactly the same as the genuine one, so why there's no bass? I get it, probably they used some cheaper drivers in there, but it also got me curious. Maybe they didn't seal this thing airtight so that the base radiator won't work properly. In case you don't know how passive base radiators work, the main drivers create some air pressure inside this can, and they resonate with the base radiators, so you'll be able to hear some low end. Same thing if you have like a crazy bass woofer set up in your car, you want it to actually listen with the doors closed. Then you'll get that windshield cracking vibration and that crazy low frequency. So what I did is open the cap on the left and right, just like so. You can just twist it out simply, and this is what it looks like inside. I unscrewed both sides, and I was checking the screws around this thing, and they appear to be pretty airtight, so I knew that the air is coming out of somewhere. Then I took the speaker and then looked around. I'd actually found there's a couple holes on the back and a hole on the top. This appears to be a microphone hole. While I was testing out some bass heavy songs, I can feel air coming out of these holes. So I knew that these were the problems. So the modifications I did is pretty simple. I took some couple scotch tapes and I just simply sealed off this entire area. These ports include a SD card reader, a micro USB charging port, the aux jack, and a charge out port. And yes, that's right, the genuine don't have any SD card port or anything like that. Some of you probably will question me that, oh yeah, if you seal all these, then how are you gonna charge it? And how are you gonna utilize all the other functions? Well, mainly I'll be using Bluetooth as my priority connection, so I don't have to worry about the SD card. The aux jack, I barely use it, and there goes the aux jack. Now, I don't want to trust this charge out port from a 20-something speaker to charge my couple $100 cell phone or any other electronics. It's not that I don't want to, I just don't trust the electronics inside the speaker. However, I did try to plug in my USB fan. It worked actually fine. So after I sealed off all these ports and this little hole you can see on the top, the speaker actually sounded noticeably better. It reached even lower frequency, and all of a sudden it is actually usable. As a demonstration, if I push one side of the radiator in, the other side should pop out. That tells you the internal is sealed. So I'm gonna try to do that now. As you can see, it actually moves on this side as I move from the other side. Now keep in mind, this is still a $28 speaker. It's not gonna rock your socks off. But after the modification, this thing actually sounds pretty close to my LETV Bluetooth speaker. Now this is a speaker made by LETV, currently known as the Leico company, I believe. The speaker has two drivers inside right here. I believe they're 5 watt rated, and there's 2 passive radiator on the left and right. And after I did all the mod on this fake one, These two actually sounds pretty similar, but the clone costed less and it looks really good. So if you really want a speaker that looks like a JBL Charge 2 Plus, oh, and keep in mind this is probably never gonna be splash proof, but you will get a $28 that looks just like a JBL speaker and it sounds pretty decent. So with that being said, if you want to try out this trick yourself, go ahead and check out for yourself on DHGate.com and buy this knockoff, which doesn't sound too shabby at all. So to finish up this video, I'm gonna play a small sample from the fake JBL Charge 2 Plus and the LE speaker. The difference is probably too minimum to hear through my microphone, but I feel it's a good reference just to throw out there. Also, in case you're aware of all the Anker speaker, these also sound similar to the Anker Soundcore speaker. If you'd want me to do more experiment, maybe in this brand new series, let's call it Can I Improve It? Let me know in the comment down below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.